Hello, this is Angie with thecountrysheetcottage.net, and I'm here today with Adtech Adhesives, who makes these great tape runners, which is a dry adhesive, and this Crafty Hangout is sponsored by them, and it's in conjunction with craftyhangouts.com, so if you want to head there, you can see tons of glue gun crafts from Adtech and also tape runner crafts. My blog's thecountrysheetcottage.net if you want to head there and check out what I have going on. Today's craft is actually a graduation gift in a jar, and it's actually a gold-leafed hat, graduation hat on a jar, and it's actually filled with M&Ms with a congrats on it. And the secret to this gift in a jar is that it looks like it's filled with M&Ms, but there's another smaller jar inside with some money, so it's perfect for any graduate. So let me show you how to make this real quick. I'm going to switch cameras. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start with a black square piece of paper, and it's just a cardstock paper. It's about 3.5 by 3.5. You also need a pint-sized mason jar, and you'll need a gold mason jar lid. You can either spray paint your lid or get a gold one. And then we're going to use some gold leaf. So gold leaf is really, really thin. Let me just try to show you a piece here. It's extremely thin. So it will stick to any kind of adhesive, and it really likes these dry adhesive tape runners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this entire black square of paper with adhesive. So you can kind of slightly overlap. Yeah, it's okay if there's some missing areas and the black shows through, but try to get the entire thing, even on the edges. So there's one side, and I'm just going to take a gold leaf sheet and stick it right on there. And then I like to do the other side as well, just to make everything look good. And so you can take just a dry paintbrush and sort of press everything down, and then just get rid of the excess. And there's one side with some pretty gold leaf on it. I thought this added an extra special touch. Instead of just a black hat on the mason jar, I thought the gold would be really pretty for a graduation gift. So this is sort of a trick gift, of course, because they think, oh, sorry about that. They think they've just gotten a jar of M&Ms, and there's money hidden on the inside. So it's sort of a fun trick gift if you like to trick your graduate like I like to trick mine. All right, so one more sheet of gold leaf and we're done. You can get gold leaf at any craft store. I get mine online from consumercrafts.com if you want to order it online. All right, so we have one gold leafed graduation cap. All right, so I'm going to wipe my hands off, I think. Gold leaf goes everywhere. One trick to getting rid of that, and I'll just show you real quick. This is a little bit of duct tape. Turn it sticky side out, and we're just going to get rid of some of this gold leaf. Stray gold leaf everywhere, and it just sticks to your tape. And we can just get rid of all that excess. Okay, so it's a little better. All right, now we are going to take the lid, and again, I think I might be out of dry adhesive. That's not good. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to use my glue gun instead. That tape runner's gone. You can actually use that tape runner to put your little hat on the mason jar lid, but I'll use a hot glue gun just all the way around the edge. And I want it centered on it. And then we're going to take an X-Acto knife, any sort of sharp craft knife you have, sort of like an X in the very center. And that's for this button, which is just a gold button, and it's just off this vintage button pack. And then I made a gold tassel I actually have a YouTube video on how to make a yarn tassel, so I'm not going to make it live on the air. So go to my YouTube channel, Angie Country Chic, and look at how to make a yarn tassel. Just make it a little smaller than I do in that video, but same technique, same exact technique. All right, so I'm just measuring for how far I need the tassel, and I'm just tying it to the button right now. The button is not secured to the hat yet. All right, so a couple of knots, and then we're just going to trim these excess ends. Put a drop of hot glue right where your X is, and immediately stick that button down in it. Hold it for just a second. All right, so your mason jar, and I actually have these black tags, and they're actually chalkboard, but what I did is took a paint marker in gold and wrote congrats on it, and I did that just right before the video started so the paint would have time to dry. I'm just going to put that right in front of the jar, and you can fill it with M&Ms, and again put your little bitty jar with the money in it down inside after you fill it with M&Ms, and add your top, and your mason jar gift for any graduate is done. So I hope you enjoyed this little gold leaf technique on a graduation cap for this graduation gift in a jar. And again, join us at craftyhangouts.com for tons of ideas for using Adtech adhesives, glue guns, and tape runners. And join me at thecountrychiccottage.net for beauty shots of this plus more crafts and DIY. Thanks. Bye.